My name is Meredith May. I'm Vice President of Empirical Consulting. We were founded based on my experience in small business and startup implant companies, because I realized that startups and medium-sized companies don't necessarily have experts in every aspect of medical device development that they may need. So during my time working for a very small company, I had to become an expert in several different areas. I started in manufacturing, moved into quality, regulatory, R&D. So my experience in all of those aspects of verification and validation have really assisted in helping other small companies now through empirical consulting to get past some of the hurdles that are required for both ISO 13485 certification as well as 510K clearance.
Okay.
Empirical consulting brings a lot to the table when it comes to both quality systems as well as regulatory and verification and validation. What we have that is a little bit different than a lot of people is that we are technically based, so we are able to provide things like testing protocols, reports, support for manufacturing engineering, support for process validations, and at the same time, with the extensive quality and regulatory background, we can perform your internal audits for you. We can go to your suppliers, perform your supplier audits. We can develop, modify, and improve quality management systems. We can sit with you when you're being audited, either by your notified body for CE marking or by the FDA, to represent you and your interests. When it comes to CE marking, we also provide services like doing clinical literature reviews or going one step further and assisting you in your entire clinical evaluation report, which then gets filtered right into your technical file or design dossier. We can help you through the process of getting your CE mark for ISO 13485, as well as getting your CE mark cleared on your technical file or design dossier. We are not a notified body, which means that we have a little bit more of an independent view of your documents and can help you through that process. Empirical testing has been in business since 1998, and testing nothing but orthopedic and medical devices. Empirical consulting was started in 2011. We have literally 20 or 30 or 40 years of testing and medical device experience between just 2 or 3 of us here in the 2 organizations. We have excellent relationships within the FDA as well as within many of the notified bodies. So it's our partnership that brings together your verification, your validation, your testing, your regulatory, and your quality all into one team that works cohesively to get your product to market. Here at Empirical Consulting, we're not testing experts, we're not test engineers. But what we have are immediate partners that we meet with daily about your specific project, your specific testing. How is that testing relating to the regulatory path? How is the regulatory path going to affect the testing choices? Because how you're going to market your device can impact directly what tests need to be done. We can work with you on your risk assessment to determine if there are any custom tests that need to be done. And then our experts who have decades of experience can come up with appropriate custom test protocols that will then feed directly into your regulatory path and then your commercialization ideas. The majority of people contact us as early as possible in the process of design and development. At that point, we're able to provide assistance from the start of the project through risk assessment, through verification, through validation, and all the way through clearance. Our job starts whenever you're ready for us, and our job ends when you go to market. The only aspect that we don't participate in is your marketing and your distribution, which is something that you as an organization want to own and master. The majority of our clients are repeating, and they're coming back for their project after project after project. We have found that not only have we developed good relationships with the upper management in many of the companies, but also with the engineers and the regulatory affairs representatives and the quality representatives.